That's one angry bear, which this game features lots of bears. And they're almost bulletproof in survivor mode. There's a cat jumping into the equation as well. Okay, when you get up to the top of the wall, turn around. The cat and the bear are running away. However, when you're on the ground, they're in hot pursuit. Okay, so firing the poison arrow at it seems to stop it in its tracks. However, some of these bullets are not having a great deal of effect. Even a flame arrow, although I am playing in survivor mode, which is the hardest difficulty. Yes, they're called the Deathless Ones. In the base game of Rise of the Tomb Raider, they have a specific area of the game at one level where they are featured. But in endurance mode, they appear all over this map, and it's actually quite good because you know, to have more than just Trinity soldiers and the cats and the bears and the wolves. Add some variation to what you're seeing and fighting. Now I thought there was ledges here, but there aren't. The ledges are actually on the other wall to the left. I don't know why shooting those blocks would stop those spikes. Anyway, even if they were shot. But that's what you have to do to stop them from killing Lara. Okay, this is where you call for extraction. You set that pyramid-shaped spire of wood on fire, and the helicopter is on its way. And that's when it all goes crazy.
We'll be there in 30 seconds.
I don't know why, but I jumped, and once you get too near to them, they will kill you. Again, I was a bit slow. I could have put the explosive arrow, but I didn't. And then I didn't wiggle the left stick. I only shot him in the lower leg, and yet he dies. So I don't think he should have died. Now there are lots of trees around here, and if you're constantly moving backwards to avoid being hit, you will get stuck eventually in the trees. And I think he uses the C word. But there is some swearing in this game. Here we are, another extremely angry bear. in survivor mode. However, the game does ramp up the attacks the longer you're in. Did you see the levitating bush? The longer you survive, the more ramped up the attacks are. And the longest I've lasted is 33 days. Now this was really good because it's really wide. I really liked this because there's enemies all around. They don't seem to want to go for cover despite all the trees and rocks. They seem to just crouch in the open. Now this was earlier on, right at the start of the game, and you have to upgrade the guns to increase the stability of the guns, and it just jumps everywhere at the start of the game. So the best plan is to use stealth when you're just starting the game instead of using the guns, sneaking up behind. I actually already cleared all those enemies that were behind, and they just returned. Yeah, again I was slow to wiggle the left stick, slow to shoot it. This bear is extremely aggressive, and the bolt action rifle failed to reload over and over, and I didn't choose to see if I got a poison arrow to stun it. The zip line didn't produce the A, if you press the A to grab the zip line. Those bears are doing about 60 miles per hour. And Lara loves eating roast bear. In fact, she could eat both of those bears, the roast cat, and still feel hungry within 2 minutes. And she dies in the cold despite all that inferno below. Another bear. This time I can stun it with the poison arrow and then shoot it quickly with an upgraded bolt action rifle that's 100% upgraded. But it's far better than the military rifle and the assault rifle at shooting the bears, because it uses less bullets. And that saves the ammo from depleting. Very, very difficult to get it. But even if you get it on time, the cat will get you again, and you have to shake the stick, and it's unlikely you'll do it twice. Yep, here comes the guy with the flamethrower. That's a general playthrough of endurance mode, one playthrough edited. That's the research base. That shows you the DLC outfits from Tomb Raider Reboot from 2013. That's the final boss fight in the reboot game. That's the next section of combat in the temple. That's a commentary version of Tomb Raider Swimming with Sharks. That's fun driving vehicles from Tomb Raider 2.